Warning: this video contains violence and death. Descriptions may be triggering to some viewers. Discretion is recommended. Have you ever wondered why in almost all media Santa's elves are portrayed as small children? Elves are depicted as human-sized, if not taller, in all records and myths. So why are Santa's elves always small? Well, I'll tell you why. In America, we are told that when a child is bad, Santa gives you coal in your stocking with no presents. In Europe, however, they are told a story of Santa's evil twin, Krampus, who takes naughty children up in his bag back to the North Pole. But what if I told you the truth is far more sinister than both of these stories? And it all started when a young boy, back in 1865. It was Christmas Eve when a 10-year-old boy was not being a good boy. He got into a fight with his parents and threw stuff at them. They ended up locking him in his bedroom and burning all of his presents. The boy fled his home in anger and ended up in the woods. Midnight struck and he found himself alone. This is where he found out what actually happens to naughty children. Sudden pain struck his ears, the base of them and the tips. His whole head started to reel back as his ears started to stretch out and grow to a point. After running in terror, he was unable to figure out what was happening. That's when Santa Claus showed up. He hauled the boy into his sleigh and took him back to the North Pole. From there, the boy found out that all naughty children in the world ended up working in his workshop as his elves, all still young and ageless like their boss. Each elf was given a new name. The boy's new name was Stripes. After a while, Stripes grew restless. Unlike the others, he did not grow content with his work. Realizing the boy needed discipline, Santa beat Stripes in front of the other elves as an example, but this only made Stripes more angry. The next Christmas Eve, Stripes hid in the back of Santa's sleigh and leaped off into the mountains of what would later become the state of Washington. Years passed, and Stripes became more wild as he lived in isolation, until a small town was established in the mountains. One Christmas Eve, he noticed a boy who had already befallen the curse of the ears. Fearing his fate would fall upon the young boy, he snuck in at night, luring him over with the jingle of the bell on his hat. The kid came to him, not knowing what he was walking into. Stripes, being wild, hungry, angry, and scared, snatched up the child and began to rip him to pieces. The next morning, the parents were horrified to find their son strung up in the chimney. He was ripped apart, except for his face, which was where Stripes had left the mark of when he had done. On the boy's face, in his own blood, were stripes across his face. They told the whole town about it. All the townspeople could gather was a human-like creature, will hide in your chimney and eat your children if they're bad. No one knew what to do, other than warn their children about what they could gather about the event. Be a good kid on Christmas Eve, or Stripes will rip you to shreds. And of course, if you don't live in Washington, be a good kid, or you'll become one of Santa's elves, because Stripes can't save you from his fate. Hello! Welcome. Not welcome, you've already watched the video, but thank you for watching this video. I wanted to do something for Christmas, and so I just thought spooky. Yes. So if you would like to see any other stories like this and listen to them, then there will be some in the iCard, 2 of them that I've done previously. Although you can read all 3 of these stories on my Wattpad in the description below. My stuff, my social medias will be on screen now and linked in the description, and there will be some videos on screen. I would really appreciate it if you would either just click another video or like this video and subscribe if you would like to see more of my content. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whether you are celebrating Christmas or you are depressed about quarantine, or you are celebrating something else. I hope you have a wonderful day, even if it may not be that good. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!